The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys knocked out the 3 seed a week ago and looking to keep things rolling here in the divisional round. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And what a great game that was to watch last week, because he put on a show in the wild card round with 5 touchdown passes. So if you ever want to see what a hot quarterback looks like, watch that tape. Let's see if that same hot quarterback shows up in this one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Goff going to look to throw right away. Over the middle, he's got Golden. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Goff. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Fighting through. He's got space. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 14. And the Packer first down.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Goff now looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
52 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Throwing is Hurts. Complete, it's Dotson. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Eagles will have it taking over first and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
That's good for an Eagles.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
A first look now for Darrington Evans. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A run on first down to Shipley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zay Flowers, 38 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Play action. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On the keeper, here's Goff. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Here's Goff. That's taken in by Golden. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He had 2 catches in the wild card game, and he's matched that total in the first quarter here in this one. And a first down as well. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Fighting off the defender. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Packers first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that.
Touchdown! Josh Jacobs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They go play action with Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. And now the rookie's free. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 65 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground here with Evans. And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to get that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Back to throw. Goff. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Goff now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go. What's up? Black 20. What's that?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Goff now looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now. as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw is gone. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Goal. Touchdown, Packers. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Eagles 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
From the 41, Hurts. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Over the middle to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the Packers 16-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
180, 180.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas got her in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A final shot before break here. Goff. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He spins free. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Evans running behind center. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for another Eagles. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. Called a gain of 40 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards for number 11.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Powers thrown. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That is incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. A little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
There's Goff. Pass caught. That's Golden. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Now gone. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Goff. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The kick by McManus is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode it any moment.
Man, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do. You get greedy in a good way.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man complete. It's Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Running again with Barkley on second down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to make it a 2-score game. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. And they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Goff now looking to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. With it is Jackson. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
145 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. Oh, nice move. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, Shipley. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A handoff to Barkley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. At this stage of the game, where the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
That is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Evans. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Barkley will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Shipley. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So Jared Goff in the offense. Down by 10. Just over 2 minutes to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Goff. A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now it's gone. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Goff. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Great, set. Are ready with it?
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.